My leadership story comes from my football days. We had a young man who was very overweight, about 300 pounds. He was in the ninth grade, underclassman, and he wanted to play football. But a lot of the guys always teased him so hard, and he never really tried out. So by senior year, his sophomore year, we needed a stronger line. So him being 300 pounds, he liked to play basketball. He know how to handle the ball a little bit. He was quick on his feet. So I said, hey, Brandon, never thought you want to play football? Come try out football this year. He was so low in self-esteem and so discouraged by the other guys always picking on him throughout the other years that he didn't want to play. I thought we need you. The team could really gavel around you and build a strong line and go possibly past the playoffs this year, maybe to the championship. I say on your back. And being a little young, he thought I was picking on him when I said your back. He was like, oh, I never picked on him. We always encourage him to come and hang out in the groups. And he thought I was kind of picking on him. I was like, nah, Brandon, I'm not picking on you. We really could. We need a solid guard or tackle on the line to anchor around, to build around. So we need a storm. We got good running backs. We got a good quarterback. We just don't have a good line. We're always getting sacked, always getting in the backfield, and so on. And we had spring tryouts or spring training. And we had spring training. The upperclassmen really don't have to do nothing at spring training because they don't have to do nothing. And I seen him coming across the field in his shorts and shirt. And I immediately walked over to her, and he said, I'm only here because of you. He said, if they say anything to me, if they pick on me, I'm going to leave. I said, Brandon, they're only picking on you and saying stuff to you because you allow them to pick on you. You accept that. You let them kind of sort of dictate how you feel during the day. So I said, are you happy? He said, yeah, I'm happy. I'm good. I said, well, keep that. And anytime anybody says that, you tell me, and you walk away, you smile, you come talk to me, and I'll talk to them. That was the captain. And came out, he had a rough practice. You could tell he had some conditioning to do, but he stuck with it. And every time I seen him across the field or doing a drill, I gave him a thumbs up, fist pump, pump in the chest, and you could tell he was ready to give up. But then when I gave him that, a few other guys started encouraging him. More guys started encouraging him. Coaches encouraging him. And he became one of the best linemen in my last year that we had in 4 years. One of the best linemen. We didn't go to the play. We went to the playoffs. Second round in the playoffs, got a little beat up because we were a smaller school and they had a lot more people. But he was our anchor. He made every block, made every play, was there for every play, there for every game, was at every practice, sometimes the first at the practice, sometimes the last to leave. And he always told me after years after we graduated, I graduated first and he graduated, and I seen him some years back, he said, Slim, got a lot of Slim, like low muscular, and he's like, I'm a coach now. He said, all because you helped me out. And I didn't know at the time, but when he told me, it made me feel good that I can encourage somebody to go out and do something just off their already God-given abilities.